By the power of Grayskull, welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I want to take a closer look with you to these very nice, very colorful, very cool mini busts here from Neca, from the 2000X line of Masters of the Universe, designed by the Four Horsemen, made between, I would guess, between 2004 and maybe 2006 or 7. So they were part of this aftermath here after the drama of the 2000X action figure line by Mattel, which was terminated approximately 2 years after its start in 2001. So in 2003 it already ended again because the kids just didn't like these figures so much as Mattel had hoped for. They have made a lot of variants of He-Man and Skeletor because they thought they had to push their main characters, but I think that was a big mistake because they were just piling up in stores. Nobody bought them, and so all the other cool characters that could have been released haven't been released. So, well, they terminated the line, but then the Four Horsemen took this further. They found Neca to team up with, and they got the license from Mattel, and they released some of the characters from Masters of the Universe which were not released in action figure form, in staction form, and they also made some busts, as you can see here, and also some statues that I have already reviewed on my channel. Maybe I will do a video also with the mini bust series. No, not mini bust, I mean the staction series, which are very cool as well. But today it's for the mini busts that I had stored here in one of my rooms in my apartment. And yeah, so I think I am seeing them for myself for the first time again in a couple of years. And must say that I really like them. They are really colorful, really nicely designed. So let's jump into this review here, and we will start with the first bust in the line, which was Merman. So Merman is a very cool character. I really like him very much. He's not the greatest favorite probably of the Evil Warriors, but he is one of the oldest characters here from wave 1 of Masters of the Universe action figure line in the 80s. And he is kind of not too loyal to Skeletor, so he's the king of the seas. So he sees himself as kind of a king, and he doesn't really want to take orders from Skeletor, but this guy here always knows how to dominate also Merman. So that's always funny to see in the cartoon and also in the comics how these two interact with each other. So here you see him in his 2000X design, which I like really very much. Very nice facial expression here with this kind of cat eyes here. The teeth look very cool. Then these fish scale armor looks really nice as well. Very cool colors, kind of greenish, with here a wet look to it. Looking really good. I also like the kind of belt design here, which of course is missing the belt, but this is the buckle here from this belt. And all of these figures, as you can see, have the kind of similar base, which is this lava base here for the villains, and then for He-Man there I've got a kind of Castle Grayskull resembling base, which is pretty simple. That doesn't take away from the figure, so it's pretty cool in my view. Back looks also cool, very nice colors to it. Nice paint dots here and there. And I really like the armor here on the around the neck, looking really, really good. Also the colors here on the head look very, very cool. Let's get a close up here from the face. A really nice guy here. Also like the little gemstone here on his breastplate, as well as the one here on the belt. So a really cool kickoff of this line, I would say. This is the regular version, and then there was a artist-proof version, which is basically the same, but you can see that he doesn't have these cat eyes, but round eyes. Really, really cool. Otherwise, completely the same figure, so a quick 360 again. And then we move on to the next bust in the line, which was Evelyn. So she came out second, and she was a main character, of course, in the 2000X cartoon. And there she's got these kind of new colors here, purple and black and red. And she's looking really, really good. Very well painted, to be honest. Really nice paint apps there. And I like her appearance in the 2000X line. Very, very cool character in the cartoon. So if you haven't seen the 2000X cartoon, please do me a favor and watch it. It's really one of the best cartoon series I've ever seen, to be honest. I was really flashed when I saw that. Really, really cool. So she's got a gemstone here as well on the belt, looking really nice. Goes in there. And then her face here is painted really nicely. I like the eyebrow here, the left one, making this move upwards. Very skeptical facial expression. Very nice, and the tiara looks good as well, as you can see here. So pretty nice overall. And there was another version here with the classic colors here from the action figure, which looks also really good. Of course, super well painted again. The sculpt is exactly the same as for the other statue, but as you can see, the colors are this classic dark blue, light blue, and then yellow. And the makeup is also different here in the face. Really, really cool variant. Love it. Also the skull here on the top of her tiara is really nice. So overall, very cool bust as well. So the third in the line was probably also the one that already started the termination of the line again. This was Ram, and I have no idea why they chose to make him. I mean, he's a cool character, and the bust is really cool as well. I'll show you details in a second. But he's really not a fan favorite, so I think he didn't sell too well. But let's jump into it. So the bust looks really good. He has this classic ripped up vest here, red. And then he's got his classic belt buckle here, with the skull on there. I think he was originally envisaged as a villain. That's probably why he still has this skull face here on his belt, but then turned into a good guy. Or they made him a good guy even before release of the action figure in the 80s. And his power was to just ram everything away that's in his way. And with this kind of dickhead here. And yeah, so the facial expression here looks really, really good in my view. Really nice face sculpt here of this guy. He's not really very intelligent, but very loyal to his friends. The armor looks good. Pretty massive bust. He's a massive guy as well. So that's the third in line, guys. Pretty nice bust, I would say. And he's got this Castle Grayskull design base here for the good guys. Alright, so let's move on with the fourth in the line, which was the most powerful man in the universe itself, He-Man. Classic good guy base again. And then here the iron cross on the belt. The paint apps on this one aren't that good, so the quality turned worse and worse the more the line progressed. There was another bust that I don't have. I sold him. I've got him once, but I sold him again, which is Zodak, and he was really badly painted, so I sold him again. Didn't like that bust. Not a fan of the character as well, too much. This one is still okay, but the paint apps could have been better. I think the harnish here still looks good. The paint here of the body is a little bit flat. The face looks pretty nice as well. Let's see what I can catch his eyes. He's looking quite down, so you cannot really see his face because it's covered by his hair cut. Hair looks nice, by the way. And he's also got his power sword, which is a nice gimmick. So you can locate that here in the back of the statue, which looks pretty cool. Gives him a little bit more depth here to the bust. So really nice. I would have wished that this guy here, Merman, would have also got his fishbone sword as a accessory, but they didn't do that, so I think I like it quite much that He-Man at least got his sword, and also Skeletor, which will come now in a second too. Nice bust as well. Not the best paint app. Anyway, so let's turn to this guy, which was the next in the line. This is a heavy bust, and it's probably the best in the line, but just after I have got him repainted. So he was really badly painted. Couldn't stand that, but I wanted to keep the bust, so I've got him repainted here by a really nice repainter in Germany, and now he looks really good. So the sword has some very nice metallic paint to it now, and these bones were now painted really bone color like. They were just blue with the other version, so same color as the harnish, which looks much better. He also repainted all of that area, which now looks really good. The face has been repainted, which looked really bad in the first original version. The teeth look so good. I really like the skull here, and the glowing eyes are fantastic. It's really good. And then also the body paint has been redone, and now you see all the details here, which are really great. The sculpt is really cool. Paint was miserable. Now it looks awesome. And then also these details here have been painted. They were all just same color as the blue color here, and they have been highlighted now with a silver color. Same as the bones here. They've also got this bone paint. So this is probably my favorite bust. I love Skeletor, of course. It's the main villain here of He-Man, and he's just the best. Probably the best villain ever done, in my view, for a cartoon series. A really cool character. Alright, so let's jump into this guy here, which is also one of the best villains. This is, of course, the main antagonist in the She-Ra cartoon. He is the mentor of Skeletor. This is the Dark Lord himself, Hordak. So this bust is really, really cool as well. He's got very nice paint apps. I love the design of Hordak here in the 2000X cartoon. He looks so badass. Face is so very well designed. Love this kind of, what is classic? I don't know what the English word is for that. Even don't know the German one. But this looks really good. Really nice sculpt here on the cape. And then he's got his evil horde symbol here with the Hordak face on there. Same down here. Some nice metallic colors. And he's got the horde sign also down here on the base. Unfortunately, the only horde character for this bust line. A really, really cool one. So he was a fan favorite in the 2000X line and in the cartoon. He was seen in, I think, 1 or 2 episodes, and there were plans for the 3rd season, which was unfortunately never produced, that the evil horde is then invading Eternia, and that would have been so, so cool. But unfortunately we didn't get to see this, so I'm still hoping somehow that maybe once the 2000X cartoon will be continued, well, we'll see. That would really be a dream coming true for me. Alright, so then we've got another Hordak here, which is basically the same, but this was the convention exclusive from SDCC. Not sure which one, maybe 2004, 2005. And it's completely the same statue. The colors are a little bit brighter here with him, but he's got a red colored base. The other one is black, as you can see there. So that's the main difference here. And this one is limited to 750 and the other one to 1,500 pieces. Really, really cool bust. So every He-Man fan needs this guy in bust form, I would say. Really cool. So and that's basically it for the original Neca busts. There was a Zodak, as I said. I don't have him because he's really bad. Anyway, otherwise this is the complete line. So I've just also have 2 custom busts here, which I can show you as well. So this one here is King Grayskull. So he was basically the kickoff of the Masters of the Universe Classics line in 2008. The action figure, I mean. Before, I don't even know whether this character existed. I think he was an invention from Mattel for this new line. Really cool character. Some ancestor of He-Man. And yeah, so this is a custom bust of him. Which I love the most on this is the base, which is a small Castle Grayskull. So, so cool. Really like that. Then you've got the Zodak design here on the back of King Grayskull. He has this large fur cape as an action figure. You see the top of that cape here with the fur on this statue. I think the sculpt is very good on the body. I also like the design and the paint here on this iron cross. It's looking really good. He's got this long hair, so which is short front and then long in the back, and then he's got these 2 ponytails here facing to the front of him. Not the biggest fan of the face sculpt, to be honest. It looks okay. Doesn't look great. but still, if you like King Grayskull, then this is of course a cool bust of him, especially because of the base. So, and then I have a very cool one. That's a fan favorite, definitely. That's a custom Trapjaw bust, and this guy is really well done. So the sculpt is amazing. The paint, I've got him painted here by the same guy that also painted this guy here. Looks really good. So the colors really pop. I love the base here. That resembles his belt. His traditional green belt. Looking really cool. Then you got all the mechanics here of Trapjaw, and you see that he has been he's kind of a character that has been put back to life in surgery. So he was already dead and brought back by Skeletor to life, and he's kind of a Frankenstein's monster thing. You can also see that he's got this mechanic jaw, and then his face is green. Such a great villain, looking so cool. The details on this guy are really amazing. So the body sculpt is really cool. I love the veins here and the design on the neck, looking really nice, and his armor looks also really cool. Very well painted. And as I said, the face of this guy. I always loved Trapjaw as a villain here in the Master series. In the 2000X cartoon, he was really cool. And also the action figure here from him in the 2000X line was one of the best, to be honest. The red helmet is really cool as well. There's also a statue of him, which I will review later on. But I wanted to show you this bust here now in this video. So, and this also ends my review of these mini bust series of Masters of the Universe characters. I hope you liked it, guys. It was fun to make this video because I have now seen them all once again here since a long time. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then please give it a like. Tell me in the comments down below what you think of this line. What do you think of Masters of the Universe in general? And of course, please subscribe to my channel. I really love to make these videos for you, and I hope you have a good time watching them. Thanks again, and see you next time, guys. Bye bye.